here's a very quick overview of DTF Quick Steps. It's designed to process DTF images for printing, primarily knocking out colors and halftoning. So, and it takes care of a lot of the time-consuming multi-click tasks and menus. It gets rid of that and gets it down to 1 or 2 clicks. So there's a scale option. You set your size. Everything is set the way it should be for DTF. There's a vignette option. You can duplicate a new document with 1 click. You can close and not save that document with 1 click. You can add a background with 1 click, 2 clicks. If you want to open 2 in a new document, you can. Primarily what this is going to be used for is halftoning. A lot of people knock black out, so this usually takes a few minutes. While it's done, we've just halftoned all of that out for a black garment. It allows you to see the original and make comparisons. It also allows you to make adjustments to that in case you need to bring back some color and vibrance. And there are 3 different methods for halftoning black. And the third method is a color range method. And it can also halftone colors. And we'll resize this. So we'll select the color of this blue down here. And you can spend some time adjusting this. I'm just running through with the default values. Halftones the blue. Again, there's a CMYK method with that. White, it does the same thing. So we'll scale her. And same thing with white. I'll just leave the default values. And that knocked out the white for a white shirt. And again, that also has a different method of doing that. Same results, but it can come up with different results, but you use it the same as with the other kind. It also has a tool. A lot of people have issues with white outlines printing on their DTF prints. That's usually caused by semi-transparent pixels around the edges. I wrote an action to fix that. It cleans up the edges. If you're processing more than 5 or 10 images a day, this will save you an hour at least. So a lot of them are just quality of life things. Even closing tab, when you've got every one of these actions starts in its own tab. And and I forgot about the distressed texture as well. This is a good one. Simulates an old worn. Oops, I forgot to change well, if this was on a white shirt. And I was just saying, all of these actions start in a new tab to make it non-destructive. So as you can see, this new document says distressed texture. I forgot to set my foreground color. Say you just didn't like the results for whatever reason, you want to try again, just click close tab. And in this case, I'm going to change that. Change my foreground color to black. We'll run it again and say I wanted a different texture. There's a script I wrote that will automatically resize that image. And it's done. It leaves a background that you can turn on and off. So that's a very, very quick rundown. Oh, and spot color knockout too. It's not just for halftoning. This also works well if you're going on say a blue shirt and you want to knock that out. You can select your color, knock it out, and then it sets it as a background color so you can preview what it would look like on a shirt. You can add a second background if you just want to see what it looks like. If you have a darker garment, run that, it will automatically add a second or third or fourth background. You can add multiple backgrounds. And there's also a color knockout, or a color replace. If you wanted this to be, say, yellow or something. So that's a very, very, very quick rundown of the DTF quick steps actions. It basically just saves a lot of time, a lot of clicking when you're processing DTF images to be ready to be printed and applied to t-shirts and garments. And it also allows for a lot of trial and error and just being able to click, close tab, start over. It's something I initially started as a quality of life thing for myself, and I realized I couldn't live without it, so I took a lot of time refining it and making it simple for anybody to use and get it packaged into something a little bit professional.